here with you, folks. Not sure what happened. I really do apologize for that. Two to go here. Who will win? Three wide for the lead. The one car shifted back. The 7 will take the lead now. It's Teal, and then the 44, Coleman in the wall. Big wreck. And that has to be what takes us to the line. Ricky Gonzalez, your winner in the THDesigns Arca series after a huge wreck. A drop in the internet, very unfortunate drop in the internet. And Ricky Gonzalez takes the win on a spin coming to the checker. Wow. Gonzalez in victory lane. And now we'll wait for those guys to hop into Discord so we can interview them post-race. But here is your final standings. Gonzalez, Spencer Teal, Cody Mitchell. And then also, sorry about that, folks. Had it on practice results for some reason. Not sure why it's showing like that. Either way, we'll roll through them as we wait for these guys to hop on here. Gonzalez, Teal, Cody Mitchell, John McIntyre, Nolan Milnez, Christopher Lunsford, Zach Woods, Joshua Blittner, Jeff Nairn, Bill Sleep, Paul Owens, Thomas L. Adams, Kevin Coleman after that wreck, way back there, Justin Evans, Brett Bullard, Brian Noel, Eddie Baker, Wes Fuller, Logan Truitt, and Kyle Ryan finishes in last place. Fortunate for some of those guys caught up in that last wreck. I don't have anybody in the waiting room like Gonzalez to interview. Let's see if I can pull him over here real quick. Hey, Ricky, Bryce Cole up at the booth. Nice win, sir. Let's talk about it.
Oh, appreciate that. Yes, sir. Let's talk about it.
So, remind me, obviously, this is your first win of the year, but talk a little bit about your background. This has got to feel good. Are you used to doing this?
Yeah, man. We've been on the server about 3 or 4 years now, and we came from the console side of things, and actually COVID happened, and my brother kind of got me into this stuff, and yeah, a lot of friends are in this league. At least the top 3, I'm friends with all those guys, and Brett's one of my good friends on the server, and so he's like, hey man, you want to come support? And yeah, man. Anytime he has something going on, I just want to support all the friends that are out there, and whether it's whatever car it is, we just try to, we want to be competitive, obviously. And tonight, I think we showed that we are competitive, and yeah, we'll try to regroup next week. It's a good win. We'll celebrate for about 24 hours, and probably not even that. Celebrate for about 15 minutes, and then tomorrow's a new day, and then we get ready for next week.
So talk to me about next week. How do you take the good from this race and translate it to a place a half a mile smaller, but just as racy, like Kansas Speedway?
Yeah, I feel like that's our bread and butter, is the 1.5 miles to the 2-mile racetracks. We're still trying to get used to the short track packages and all that stuff. Felt like we had a good run the first race of the year at USA. Unfortunately, we just got caught up in some incidences that it just was unfortunate for us. And so, yeah, we were able to flex the muscle a little bit last week. I think we came in, I don't know, I think we came in second. And then this week, obviously, with a win, But yeah, the mile and a half stuff, Kansas Speedway, that means a lot to us back at the shop. So anybody who drives for TTR knows how special that racetrack is for us. When we go and honor Wes's sister next week, and yeah, our goal is that's our Super Bowl. So the goal is to obviously win the race and sit on the pole and to be the fastest in practice and kind of just sweep the weekend and make Wendy Joe really, really proud. I know she's looking down and she's proud of the team that Wes has built. We got a lot of good guys on the team, and we just want to get everybody better. That's always been the goal, and fortunately enough for us, we were able to come out with a win, and so we'll add it to the board. And when we get off here, get done with you, we'll go downstairs, take a shot of tequila like we always do when we celebrate these wins, and we'll go to next week to Kansas. Hopefully, we pull the same feat.
Right, going to pull Spencer Teal in second place. Thanks, Mr. Gonzalez, and congratulations on your win. Spencer, talk to me about it, man. Really, we're not up there much of the race, and then able to take advantage of some things. Had a good last pit stop there, and able to come away with P2.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I think any Michigan race, whatever car you put on it, puts on a great race, and there was some great runs and everything like that we could make these wild passes, dive bombs, and slide jobs and everything like that. But yeah, we at the first half, I mean, it was everybody was kind of really going at it, and it was really fun. Then after the pit stop and we halfway break or whatever, I was trying to be a little conservative, so I stayed in the back, just try to work my way back up, and then we had a little mid-race caution and towards the end there, and I was debating whether to put tires on or not. I went ahead and put tires on, filled up fuel, and fuel just kind of just bide my time, being a little patient, whatever, and then yeah, but just the way things worked out, was able to get up to top three, and I know for the last 4 or 5 laps, I was just kind of I think me and Ricky were, I mean, we wasn't communicating, but we kind of had the same idea. We just get in line, draft a little bit, get away, and then just go at it at the end. And I know, sure enough, last lap in the one, I was going to lay back actually and I let them go, but then they really slowed up. So I said, well, I'll take it 3 wide and down the back stretch, see how it goes. And I like to thank um, Cody out there for saving me a bunch of times. I would lose some time, and he'd come and give me a shot, get me back into it. I'm glad he got back up there. I think he finished third. I gave him a little block there at the end, but all in all, this is my first race with the guys. I'm just kind of doing part-time deal. Thank Brett for letting me come over. Congratulations on Ricky, and like I said, this with this car at this track, I mean, and really, I mean, any track I've been so far, it's pretty fun. So.
All right. Well, seems like the ARCA cars, the update, everything has been a positive for all and has created a lot of fun racing. So, looking forward to next week at Kansas. How do you take this and run with the momentum into a track that may not be quite as large, but it's just as racing?
Well, for me personally, just the way my work schedule is, it's kind of like in every other race for me. So I will not make Kansas unless something happens. But looking ahead, just in general, I would say that Kansas is kind of similar, I would imagine, to Michigan, just obviously a little bit slower. And I think once these tires wear and everything, it really comes into the driver's hands of actually getting around the track, making good passes and everything, and getting these runs. I would imagine you'll see the same thing like that you did here at Michigan. Um, but I think with everybody else, it's going to be another great race, and I believe it's a Wendy Joe Memorial race. So I wish Wes the best of luck. Hopefully he does well, and pretty much anybody on that team. So, but yeah, I think Kansas will be very interesting, very fun race.
All right, that's Spencer Teal, P2 tonight here in the THDesigns Arca series. Thanks for joining us, Spencer. And that's going to do it for us. We're going to wrap it up here in the booth. Looking forward to next week. Not August, April 29th at Kansas Speedway.